Everyone at my school wore designer clothes, lived in mansions, and drove luxury cars, except me. I was the only poor kid in a rich school, and they made sure I never forgot it. My name is Daniel, and growing up, my life was very different from everyone else's at my school. My parents worked 2 jobs each just to keep food on the table. We lived in a tiny apartment, and most months, money was always a problem. When I earned a scholarship to attend one of the most expensive schools in the city, my parents were proud. They believed it was my chance to have a better future. But what they didn't know was how hard life would become for me once I stepped into that school. On my first day, I immediately felt out of place. Students showed up in brand new clothes, expensive shoes, and talked about vacations in Europe like it was nothing. I wore the same old sneakers every day. My backpack was worn out. Even my lunch was different. At first, I tried to ignore the stares, but it didn't take long before the comments started. Some kids laughed quietly when they walked past me. Others weren't quiet at all. "Did you get those shoes from the trash?" one boy asked, laughing. Another girl covered her nose and said, "He probably can't even afford deodorant." I wanted to disappear. I started eating lunch alone, hiding in the library, and avoiding eye contact with everyone. Every day felt heavier than the last. I wondered if getting into this school had been the biggest mistake of my life. At home, I never told my parents what was happening. They already had enough worries. Instead, I buried myself in my schoolwork. Studying became my escape. While others partied and showed off, I stayed up late reading books, solving problems, and dreaming of a future where I wouldn't feel so small. Still, deep inside, I felt invisible, unwanted, and ashamed. One day, our school announced a national academic competition. The winner would receive a full scholarship and recognition across the country. Most students didn't take it seriously. They already had money and connections. But for me, this was everything. I worked harder than I ever had before, day and night. No shortcuts, no excuses. When the competition day arrived, I was nervous, but ready. When it was my turn to present, the room went quiet. The same students who laughed at me before now watched in silence. When I finished, the judges stood up and applauded. I won. The same people who mocked me were now whispering my name. For the first time, I wasn't invisible anymore. That day changed my life. I earned the scholarship, secured my future, and proved something important, not just to them, but to myself. Being poor didn't make me weak. It made me stronger, and I finally understood that I never needed their approval. I just needed to believe in myself. Have you ever felt judged for something you couldn't control? Comment below. I want to hear your story. And if you enjoy real animated life stories like this, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss the next one.